November was great. Thanksgiving, my favorite holiday, hot chocolate weather, and so many fantastic new games to get into.
Yes, indeed. I, for one, had no complaints.
Same here, and let's start this off with the strangest, most interesting masterpiece of a game to release last month, Death Stranding. Now, you become Sam Bridges, who is played by The Walking Dead's beloved Norman Reedus, and the pre-release of this content, I mean, we had no idea what was going on. I think all of us were scratching our heads on this one. We're like, wait a minute, this guy, Norman Reedus, he's carrying a baby, there are alien things, what the heck is this? But with the brilliant mind of Hideo Kojima behind this, everything worked itself out.
It did. I'll take a chance at trying to explain it. So Sam and the baby voyage through an apocalyptic United States where an event known as the Death Stranding caused beached things, which are invisible creatures that came from the beach, a land linked to the afterlife, to begin roaming the earth.
Okay, I'll try to help out with this, okay? So let's keep up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these beach things, or BTs if you must, cause explosions called void outs, right? And so when that happens, it consumes the dead by necrosis, of course, and it produces this rain called timefall, okay? And timefall rapidly ages and deteriorates whatever it hits, including Sam's armor if you're caught in it.
Yes, and Sam Bridges is a porter, and he's tasked with delivering supply cargo to various isolated cities known as knots. And while at the knots, you're tasked with connecting them to a communication system known as the chiral network in an effort to reconnect and piece together what's left of the shattered world. Makes perfect sense, right?
Well, yeah, mostly sure.
Totally. We did it.
Okay.
So Death Stranding was created to be a genre-defying experience that brought something new to gamers, which it totally did, and I can get behind that for sure. But to bring things back to the basics, if you will, let's get into some racing in Need for Speed Heat. Heat was released in November, marking 25 years of Need for Speed action as the 24th installment in the franchise.
I mean, yeah, the game had a great release, exceeding many players' expectations. The day and night cycles that let you compete in completely different event types were well received and got everyone hyped up to become the best illegal street racers they could possibly be.
Yes, and the police patrol the streets of Palm City by day, making sure nothing too crazy goes on, but at night, that's when they become villainous predators on the hunt to bring you down. They want to find you and take all that you've earned.
Yeah, by day, you gotta win the races, make bank, and customize your ride to stay fast and stylish and on top of the scene. But at night, win more races, gain rep, and ultimately, you'll become the notorious street racer you knew you always could be.
You know what? That's enough of the illegal street racing activity stuff, all right?
Oh, okay.
It's time to restore some order, or in this case, rebuild it in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Now, this is where you have to become one with the Force. And if you haven't, you're gonna need to, because this game is perfect for Star Wars enthusiasts that have been dreaming of honing their lightsaber skills and combat skills. You're gonna use your Jedi weapon and of course the Force to take on a multitude of challenges where it's gonna feel like you're outnumbered 4-1, but honestly, I like those odds.
Ain't that the truth? And here, for me personally, as someone who's never gotten super into Star Wars, I surprisingly love this game. It's got so much going for it, and it does have that crazy difficulty that you talked about, but thankfully you can turn that down a little bit like I did if you want it to be a little bit easier. But what I love is that there's just so much you can do in this game. You can explore tombs and solve puzzles. I mean, how cool is that? Of course I love that.
Yeah, we heard it. Speaking of exploring, that's a big thing that you can do is just explore all the different landscapes. And I heard that you want to scan everything because sometimes you need those little clues to figure out how you're going to do something. And it's just a really gorgeous game, honestly.
Oh yeah, with tons to customize too. I mean, you can customize your lightsaber, BD1, your ship, your outfit. There's just so much. It's great.
I mean, at the end of the day, there's a lot at stake here. I mean, the Empire, Order 66, we know what it is. It's not good for Jedi. And you, being young Jedi Padawan, has to fight for not only your own survival, but the sake of the entire galaxy. And hopefully this is a story that the Jedi will remember to tell you.
Oh yes, it's some really heavy stuff, but it's the story that I've really been enjoying so far. Which speaking of story, Shenmue III released last month after 18 years of waiting, Adrian. I know. But I'm sure it was well worth it for you. So in Shenmue 3, you'll be controlling Ryo Hazuki, the teenage martial artist that's set on revenge. He's determined to seek justice and unravel the mystery behind his father's murder.
Now, many believe Shenmue 3 would never happen until a Kickstarter surfaced in 2015, which Adrian probably donated to, raising funds for the sequel to the original 2 games. And very quickly, it raised like 3 times the original goal of $2 million and went straight into production.
And I'm happy that they did because the game's been visually upgraded, right? But at heart, it's still Shenmue 3. It's gonna take everything that was great about the original 2 games and you're gonna get that in this game right here. So if you're looking for like a detour or detraction, original series, no, you're not going to get that. You're going to get Shenmue. What that means is, oh, hello, my name is Theo. And I like that. You're going to get, want to play some lucky hit? You're gonna get awkward sequences. You're gonna get a lot of detail, pulling out drawers, talking to people, martial arts, fighting. For those of you that play Yakuza and you love that series and you're wondering, wow, I wonder where that style came from. Guess what? It came from Shenmue.
No, I think that's really important. You know, for people who are fans of ongoing franchises, and you know how I'm a huge fan of Tomb Raider, for example, like we love to see the classic things return. And so to see that this is still a faithful adaptation in the Shenmue universe is just awesome.
Well, let's wrap things up so that way you can get back to playing some more Shenmue 3.
There we go.
So don't forget, if you've got any games, accessories, systems, or tech lying around the house that you don't need, bring them to GameStop and trade them in to save yourself some money.
That's right. And all these new adventures await, you know, everyone here. And I, for one, have never turned down some credit towards the next game in my sights.
That's right. That's all for November Games, but it's not the end of GameStop TV. We'll be right back after this break. Hooray! You watched the whole video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. We'll catch you next time.